Hello, 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 and welcome. I am so glad that you joined me today for Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I am your host, Alicia Couri, and I am super excited to bring another amazing small business owner here on the show to share with you all the amazing, wonderful things that she is doing in her business to help women expand and grow and be the best that they can be. So I hope you stick with us for the entire show and welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining. Hi, I'm going to say hi, Patricia. Hi, love. How are you doing? I am super happy that you're here with me today. And Tony, yes, thank you for joining us. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Alicia, great to see you. Blessings, blessings. So I am going to share with you actually how this all works today. So Small Business Saturday shout out. If you're watching us on any platform, on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you joining us. If you are in the Facebook group, the SBSSO Facebook group, when you leave a comment, please tag with your name at the end, because for Facebook privacy, it does not allow us to see your name. So just tag your name at the end if you're watching on the Facebook page for SBSSO. And then if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So our YouTube channel, if you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can go to youtube.com/C/Alicia Couri. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel there. And if you are on Facebook and you have a business, I encourage you to join our group. So our group is facebook.com/groups/SBSSO, and that stands for Small Business Saturday Shout Out. We're building a community of small business owners so we can help and support one another. We are doing quarterly networking events, virtual networking events that are a lot of fun. You get to know others and get to see how you can collaborate and support one another. We're also holding masterclasses in that group. So if you want to learn more, we've done masterclasses on social media. We've done on hiring a VA, on setting up your business. We've done several different masterclasses, how to get government contracts. So if you want to know more and be a part of the group, just go to facebook.com/groups/SBSSO. Come on over and join us. And you can promote your business, promote yourself, and interact with other members there in the group. So we are a growing group, and we're so super excited to have you join. Also, this show is, of course, called Small Business Saturday Shout Out, and there are 3 ways that you can get a shout out on this show. The first one, of course, is you can be a guest. So you can DM me or leave a message in the group, just put a post in the group that I want to be a guest, and I'll send you all the details of how you can be a guest here with me and get an interview for you and your business that you can share and promote yourself and your business through the show. The second way that you can get a shout out on this show is you can do a 30-second commercial. You can let me know that you want to do a 30-second commercial. You can either send me the deets and I'll do the commercial for you. You can come on live and do the commercial, or you can send me a 30-second video and I'll play that commercial for you. So that's another way you can get a shout out for you and your business on this show. And the third way, which is the easiest way, is if you join us live. If you're watching live and you have a business, guess what? All you need to do is write your name, your business name, and what you do, and I will shout it out live while the show is going on. So I will give you a shout out in the comments. And oh, great, Patricia. Yay! She'd love to run a commercial. So I will message you after this show, Miss Patricia, and we'll get you a shout out, a commercial shout out. And so if you put it in the chat, your name, your business name, what you do very shortly, like who you serve, and I will read it out, put it on the screen, and you can get a shout out that way. So I will do that before our guest and after our guests. I won't do it during the time our guest is on, but I will make sure I give you that shout out. So I am super excited. I think we got one here. It's awesome that you take the time to support small businesses when times are so critical as we move through the pandemic. Thank you, Tony. And I want to run a commercial too. Woohoo! So yeah, so let's get some 30-second commercials going. That will be awesome. So this show today is brought to you by Alicia Couri Inc. That's my company. And what we do at Alicia Couri Inc. is we support the issues that you have in your business with the people in your business, from hiring to team development, leadership development, communication. So we work with you to make sure that your organization, the people in your organization are happy, healthy, and working to their full potential. We love to say that we're growing audaciously proactive teams here at Alicia Couri Inc. So that's as simple as a 30-second commercial can be for you and your business. So I am super, super excited to bring my guest on. So before I bring her, I'm just going to take a quick moment to set it up, and then I will be live with my guest. So just hang tight. Welcome back to Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I'm your host, Alicia Couri, and our guest for today is Palmonia Gordon. And I want to tell you a little bit about Palmonia. So she's an amazing woman, because about 20 years ago, Palmonia thought she had it all. Then she picked up her bag to go to work and thought of going postal made sense. Yes, because she worked at the Postal Service. Then she turned her life around. Today, Palmonia is a successful entrepreneur, best-selling author, humanitarian, and transformational speaker. She helps women 33 to 55 achieve personal goals and improve their competence, capacity, and productivity to significantly rejuvenate and unleash their energy to restore harmony, balance, and lasting transformation. I am super excited to welcome to the show Palmonia Gordon. How are you this fine Saturday afternoon?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, yes.
Oh, you look beautiful in red.
I think you got the memo, because you showed up in red too, my love.
My son said rouge. My daughter said rouge. I'm like, okay.
So you are coming to us from Canada.
Yes, I am. This is an international live.
Yeah, you're all the way across the border.
Yes.
So what happened when you were working your job, doing a great job? What happened for you that flipped that switch?
I had my fifth child, found myself going through a divorce so bad so that I actually filed for bankruptcy. I had to move back into the family basement with 5 kids. And I got up one morning and every part of me was hurting. And I'm thinking, how did I end up in this point? So it was a build up of, oh my gosh, that moment when you realize I had these dreams or vision for my life, but it didn't really look like this. And realizing I need help. I had to change something because my pension wasn't looking that good at that point.
Wow. So you had as they say, a come to Jesus moment.
Yes. And no pun, word of a joke. When I said, how did I end up here? I ordered it. I heard you order it. And I'm like, what? And then I had a flashback that moment in time, you ever had that moment where you just make this a hard decision? And I had that moment when I was 19, and it now had caught up to me. And my Jesus moment was I dropped to my knees and I cried out, God, please, if there is anything else I have said or done that's really not, just kind of cancel it, please. Can't. I literally had that Jesus moment.
Wow. Wow. So living in the basement, 5 children, divorced, bankrupt. How were you able to turn that around?
First, I had to make the decision. Because if you don't make a decision, you haven't set an intention for where you're going to go.
Wow.
Right? So I made the decision, okay, I need something better. So once I made that decision that something was going to change, it opened me up to the opportunity. The next thing that happened, strange, this young lady saw me at work at the very post office, and she goes, if I invite you to a presentation, will you come? And I went, and I got introduced to being an entrepreneur. But the biggest gift that I got from getting involved and starting a business was I learned about personal development. Because that's one of the, I guess, the hidden truth for success as entrepreneurs, not working on yourself enough. Because we don't grow, but we expect our income to grow.
Wow.
Right? So
that is big. Yep.
Yeah.
That is big. Because we can all sit there with our hopes and dreams and do absolutely nothing, just stay with the hopes, without actually expanding ourselves. And the person that you are today is not able to handle, because we all think, oh yeah, I want to be a millionaire, I want all this money. But the person you are today is not able to handle the responsibility of that. So you need to grow into that space.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
I love that. I love it. And then, so Tony has a comment. He said, we don't grow, but we expect our income to grow. Yes, that's very deep, Tony. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I wanted to ask, because in the growth that you started experiencing, did you discover hidden talents, hidden superpowers that you didn't know you had?
Everything about me now, it's almost like a literal butterfly. I wear a butterfly because I'm called the butterfly coach, but my life literally metamorphosized. I remember going back to the post office and this young lady looking at me. She goes, oh, I can see the metamorphosis. I went to a business owner's house, and I took out my business card, which was about a year old, and she looked at it and she said, if you hand this to someone now, they will never recognize you. You need to change it. She says, then you were a Hyundai. Now you're like a Benz or a BMW. I'm like, wow.
Whoa.
But when you are in that growth, you're not really seeing it. But those around you, yes.
Experience it. Wow. Yes. That's big, because again, we have these blind spots.
Yes.
And unless you have someone sharing that with you, you don't know that you're actually transforming. So I love it. And something else you said, you were still working at the post office while you started growing, changing. You started your business. You didn't just decide to, oh, I'm leaving, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm done, goodbye, No. So let's dig into your business. What is your business now? And then I want to talk about your books.
What I do now, I help women in that season of transition. They have personal goals. Listen, why is my business not growing? Why is my health deteriorating? One of the big things that we do, if we have time, I would encourage anyone that's here, you get a piece of paper and you're going to make a circle on it. Pretend that that's a wheel. And you could split it in 4 or 6. But the aim is, Each of those represent a quadrant of your life: your money, your job, your health, your business, your
Your
legacy. What are you
relationships.
leaving? And then you're going to go from the center being 0 out to the end being 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? Are you a 1, 2, or 3? When you actually go through that process and you look, you realize, okay, that's a very imbalanced wheel. How would it
Mm.
work on a car? Not very well. So how is it we expect our life to function well when that wheel of who we are is not balanced?
Yes, I love that. That is very important to do. It's very important. Hello. So Couri says hi.
Hey,
Um, yes, Couri put us together. Yes, he did. So that you're talking about helping women who are in transition, and that's why you say women 33 to 55 who find themselves in a place of transition, whether it's through motherhood, divorce, trying to change jobs, whatever it is. So you now, using your own experience,
yes.
you work with women to help them transition and bring balance or bring more harmony into what they're doing.
Yes, and not just my own personal experience. I am a certified Christian counselor. I've been certified for over 20 years. I have have a certified coaching certificate through Bob Proctor Coaching. So definitely on the mindset and how to shift that and the understanding the art of money. And I worked with Barry Fowler on the Hope Initiative. Barry Fowler was the founder of Sylvan Learning, and his
Mm-hmm.
mission and his desire was to change the woman, the mother, because he said if you are able to impact the woman, you can impact a community. And if you change the community, then you can change the world. So
I
just wanted to
totally agree
start
with that.
at
Mm-hmm.
the root. There you go.
100% believe in that. Yes. When you and Oprah said that too. When you educate a woman, you change the family, you change the community, and you have an opportunity to impact the world. So great. And Paula, yes, Paula said this is so powerful. I thank you for that. That is a great share.
My pleasure.
So what I want you to share in a few minutes, just in 30 seconds or so, a case study or someone that you've worked with that you've seen that transformation happen.
I have a lady that I met maybe about 2 years ago. She was literally blind. Like I met her in the night and she was wearing dark glasses because her body sort of autoimmune turning in because she was not functioning where she needed to be. And once I worked with her, got her in that lane, today she is now running a successful coaching business where she's coaching women who have similar background like herself based on her husband and her lifestyle, and as well as doing a lead guide where she's generating lead for entrepreneurs on social media. Now this young lady, when I met her, she had in 10 years like over 30 jobs because
Wow.
she just couldn't find herself, so she was just changing.
Wow. Yes, amazing. Please share this broadcast out with anyone who you feel needs to hear this or learn some of these techniques, or even to connect with Palmonia. So tell me how the book, because you said you were on your knees and you heard the words "order it."
Yes.
How did that book come into manifestation for you?
I got my first coach, and when I called this out at a networking event, I thought I was doing a networking connect for my business. And when I called her, she goes, "Do you have a blueprint?" I go, "No." She goes, "Write one." I'm like, what's a blueprint? I went home, and it's like my brain was just waiting for me to unopen the valve, and everything flooded out on the paper. And in it, I wrote that I wanted to be an author, not paying attention, but it's there. And I'm driving to Oklahoma and I'm reading what I've written. And somebody said, "You should put that in a book." And I thought, really? And they go, "Yes." So I said, okay. That week I said, okay, I'm going to write a book. The next week, I saw somebody that I knew Hey, I just wrote my book. Okay, connected, talking to an editor. I'd like to write a book. It's March 26, 2017. I want to have it published by June 1st. She goes, what do you have written? I said, nothing. She goes, you may have to push the date back. But I just went to work. It was like I was pregnant and it just had to. And I
It just came flooding out. That's when it's meant to be. Can you hold up the book so we can see it?
absolutely, absolutely order it. It
So I just put in the chat your the link for Amazon. So if anyone's interested in supporting this, go
absolutely
on to Amazon. I put the link in the chat for that. And then you have another book.
make the shift to success. So order it and make the shift to success. This is not just about supporting anybody right now that is at a pivot and they want to accelerate that direction. This is what you need to put that in place. I recently had someone send me a message. She started university and she said, oh my gosh, I remember reading in your book and I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to, and then she's given me the things that has happened as a result of just putting order into place.
Wow. All right. So this is how you can reach her. Go to her website. It is palmoniagordon.com, and you can get more information about her and her books. And you have a workshop coming up as well. You have a blueprint workshop. Tell us about that.
That's happening on the 22nd of June. It's going to be on Zoom, and it's just helping individuals to take the time to figure out that quadrant of life. What do I want where? Because when it's not clear, you cannot hit that target. So it's getting
That's
that
true.
clarity on how to put it, the wording, the language, the mindset, and everything that when you look at it, you go, ah, that's me. I'm ready. And watch in split seconds, things just start happening like, oh my gosh, because you put it in place.
You're manifesting. Yes. That is so true. It's so true. Well, so that's June 22nd.
7 p.m.
And I just put the link in the chat as well. So if you go to the link, it's I want to say it out, but there's so many letters and numbers. I don't want to get it mixed up. But if you go into the chat, you'll see this is the link for the workshop, and you can. It's also on your website.
Mm-hmm.
The link to the workshop is on your website, so you can fill out this form, get the information you need to access the workshop. This blueprint workshop will take you, it'll actually create that quantum leap for you if you're looking to take yourself, your business to the next level. Thank you so much, Palmonia, for joining us today. I really enjoyed talking to you. Let me see, I have a couple other comments.
Thank you for
Couri says, I got to get the book. And Stacy, she says, strong woman changing the world. Thank you so much. Paula asked, will you be putting the links here? Yes, Paula, the links are there in the chat if you can, for the books as well as for the blueprint. So I appreciate all of you joining us today and chiming in and just making this really a fun and insightful. Palmonia, you gave us so many great tips. If you want to just recap it really quickly. The wheel and the 3 tips that people can take away with them today to help them change their lives.
Well, the first, you got to set the intention. You have to know what it is you want, because without that decision and the intention, it's very hard to see. You're going to keep going past it and never be able to recognize that that's my stop. And then the blueprint is where you're putting all that wheel together on one format. So when you look at it, like the architect, when he's making the building, he put the bedroom, the kitchen, the bath, all on the one plan. When something goes wrong, they can go and see that's where we went wrong. And that's what that blueprint is, to fully catapult you into 2021 and beyond to become barely recognizable.
Is there a charge for the blueprint?
The workshop I'm doing, I'm hosting that one for free.
It's for free, guys. There's no excuse not to do it. So go do it. Go register now. And go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony says, thanks for a great show. The red coordination is fire.
Thank you.
Palmonia social media. Yes. So Palmonia, how can people reach you on social media?
Palmonia Gordon, just my name on every handle. On YouTube, it's Palmonia Gordon. Facebook, Instagram at Palmonia Gordon. On Twitter, it's at Palmonia G. I have a pretty unique name. As long as you spell it correctly, it will pop up. P-A-L, Pal like friend, Monia like pneumonia, but I'm nicer.
All right. Well, there it is. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And she will be back. I know she will, because we have so much to unpack and unwrap from Palmonia that she wants to share with us. So stay tuned, everybody. So thank you so much, Palmonia. And I will see you again.
Thank you, Alicia.
And she'll be in the group. So she'll answer any questions you have.
Sorry?
I said you'll be in the group. You're in the Small Business Saturday shout out group, so you can reach out to her there as well.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I had fun and I love the coordination. Absolutely.
Great. Well, that was Palmonia Gordon. You can, again, check out her books on Amazon, Palmonia Gordon, order it. And you can also check out that blueprint. The blueprint workshop is on the 22nd of June, and it is for free. So you have no reason not to attend. Go ahead and register. The link is in the chat. And she has also given us some really great tips. Well, Teresa, that's okay. You can always watch the replay. You can watch the replay on this. And I encourage you to share this out with people that you believe, especially women in that stage between 33 and 55 that are in transition in any way. Share it out with them. Let them know that this powerful workshop is available, so they can pinpoint where they are and set up a blueprint for where they want to go in life. So thank you, Palmonia Gordon, for that. Now, I did have a shout out earlier that I want to share. Paula Okone is with Chatting with the Experts. She interviews women from Africa and the Caribbean on her podcast. And she's also a coach, and she teaches women how to start and run a podcast. And Paula did our last mastermind in the, not mastermind, sorry, masterclass in the Small Business Saturday Shout Out community. So if you want to go over to Small Business Saturday Shout Out, go to facebook.com/groups/SBSSO and join our community, be a part of the Small Business Saturday Shout Out community. And you can watch that masterclass if you have any desire to launch your own podcast, because Paula is the expert that helps women create and launch their own podcast. So check that out in that group. Again, thank you guys. If you are watching on Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, or YouTube, I thank you and I encourage you to please go to our YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/C/Alicia Couri. And you can connect with me and follow me on any social media. But the best way to connect with me is to go to Alicia360.com. I was going to do the whole HTTPS stuff, but just go to Alicia360.com. And from that site, you can connect on all my social media channels. You can go to the contact page. You can text me. You can WhatsApp me. You can set an appointment to get more information. And I've got some really amazing things coming up. So connect with me on social media. I do a question of the day. I do a lot of things to interact in my stories. So, come on, connect with me and let's get to know each other a little bit better. That's it for the show today for Small Business Saturday Shout Out. I am so blessed to have you join me today. I appreciate it. And let's go out and support small businesses. Let's support each other, and let's grow and go together. And I will see you next week on another episode of Small Business Saturday Shout Out. Mwah! Goodbye, everybody.